What if I told you that some kids are born with brains so advanced they make adults look like amateurs? While most children are busy with cartoons and video games, these kids are cracking scientific mysteries, working for NASA, solving impossible math problems, and even performing surgeries. Curious fam, buckle up because today we are exploring the 10 most genius kids who are so ridiculously smart for their age you wouldn't believe exist. Number 1. Akrit Jaswal, the 7-year-old surgeon who shocked the medical world. Imagine you are just 7 years old and instead of playing with Legos, you are in a real-life operating room performing surgery. Sounds like science fiction movie, right? But for Akrit Jaswal, that was reality. Born in India, Akrit parents knew he was different when he started speaking full sentences at 10 months old. By the time he was 2 years old, he was already reading Shakespeare. But what really stunned the world was what happened when he was just 7 years old. A poor village family approached him with a desperate plea. Their 9-year-old daughter had severely burned her hand, and no hospital could treat her due to lack of money. Akrit, with his insane knowledge of human anatomy and medicine, performed a successful surgery on her hand without any medical training. This wasn't some backyard experiments. His work was so impressive that by age 12 he was accepted into medical school. Scientists believe he might hold the key to curing cancer, as he has been researching ways to target cancerous cells since he was a teenager. Meanwhile, when I was 7, I was struggling to tie my shoelaces. Life isn't fair. Number 2. Alina Gasla, the 14-year-old who solved a major problem in cars. You know that annoying blind spot in your car that makes you nervous whenever you switch lanes? Well, while engineers at billion-dollar car companies were still scratching their heads, a 14-year-old girl found the solution from her garage.
Hi, my name is Elena Gassler and I go to Avongrove Charter School in West Grove, Pennsylvania. My Broadcom Master's project is about improving automobile safety by removing blind spots. And I did that by having a camera behind the A-pillar of a car, and the camera sent video to a projector that projected the image onto the pillar, essentially making it invisible.
Alina Gasla from the US noticed her mom struggling with blind spots while driving. Instead of just complaining about it like most kids, she designed a revolutionary system using a webcam, a projector, and some serious brain power. Her system projects a live video feed onto the A-pillar of a car, making the blind spot completely disappear. Even professional engineers were shocked by her innovation. And get this, she won $25,000 at a science competition for her invention. Not bad for a teenager who wasn't even old enough to drive yet. Meanwhile, I once fixed my Wi-Fi by turning it on and off. Yeah, we are not the same. Number 3. Kim Eung-kyung, the 4-year-old who was smarter than Einstein. Most toddlers struggle to form complete sentences, but at 4 years old, Kim Eung-kyung was solving university-level calculus problems. By age 8, he was invited by NASA to work as a researcher. Think about that, while most 8-year-olds are learning basic multiplication, Kim was working alongside actual rocket scientists. His IQ, a mind-blowing 210 plus, which is higher than Albert Einstein's. But here is where it gets crazy. Despite his intelligence, Kim eventually left the academic world because he wanted to live a normal life. He became a professor in South Korea, choosing happiness over pain. Moral of the story, even the smartest people realize that a peaceful life is more important than proving your IQ to the world. Number 4. Lauren Simons, the 9-year-old college graduate who wanted to be immortal. Lauren Simons is not your average kid. Why? Because at 9 years old, he graduated from a college with a degree in electrical engineering. He was so brilliant that his teachers couldn't keep up with him. His brain absorbed information faster than a sponge, to the point that he was completing entire university courses in weeks instead of years. But here is where it gets even crazier. His goal isn't just to be a scientist. He wanted to create artificial organs to make people immortal. Imagine a future where we never age, thanks to a kid who still can't drive a car. Number 5. Kautilya Pandit, the 5-year-old Google search engine. Ever tried to memorize every world capital? Or every country's GDP, history, and scientific achievement? Well, meet Kautilya Pandit, the human Google of India. At 5 years old, he could recall encyclopedic levels of knowledge on any subject you asked him. His ability to instantly recall complex information made him a national sensation. People contested him with impossible questions, and he answered them all without hesitation. Meanwhile, I even forgot my phone number, and that is just the first half. The next 5 kids on the list will completely shatter your understanding of human potential, including a kid who graduated college at 10, an artist who sold her painting for thousands of dollars at age 2, and a radio host who gave life advices at age 7. Stay tuned because it's only get crazier from here. Number 6. Michael Carney, the youngest college graduate in history. Most kids graduate college at 22, some do it earlier at 18, but Michael Carney, he got his bachelor's degree at 10 years old. Let's put that into perspective. At just 10, most kids are just learning fractions. Meanwhile, Michael was writing scientific research papers and acing college exams. His insane memory allowed him to learn at supersonic speed. Teachers noticed his genius when he started talking at just 4 months old. By 6, he had already finished high school. By 14, he had a master's degree in biochemistry. By 22, he had 2 PhDs. But here is the funniest part. He later joined a game show and won $1 million. So not only was he a genius, he was also lucky. Meanwhile, I can't even win a pre-coffee in a scratch card contest. Number 7. Tanish Abraham, the kid who graduated college 3 times before 10. Have you ever have a 10-year-old explain quantum physics to you? Well, meet Tanish Abraham, who graduated college not once, not twice, but 3 times before he was even a teenager. At just 4 years old, Tanish joined Mensa, the prestigious high IQ society. By 5, he was acing high school courses, and by 10, he had 3 associate degrees in science and mathematics. I mean, imagine debating physics theories with your 10-year-old cousin and lose it. Yeah, that is Tanish. Number 8. Elita Andre, the 2-year-old art prodigy who outsold professional painters. You know how kids love finger painting? Well, Elita Andre wasn't just playing, she was creating masterpieces. By 2 years old, her abstract paintings were already selling for thousands of dollars. And get this, by age 4, she had her own solo exhibition in New York City. Her painting has been compared to Picasso's and Polo's, and art critics say she paints with the intuition of a master. Meanwhile, my best artwork is stick figure that still look wrong. Number 9. Elena Smith, the 7-year-old radio advice guru. Imagine turning on your favorite radio show for some serious life advice, and the host is a 7-year-old girl. That is exactly what happened when Elena Smith became Britain's youngest radio talk show host. Listeners call in with real problems, relationships, stress, work issues, and Elena gave shockingly good advice. One woman asked for tips on how to handle a breakup. Elena's response: go out with your friends, eat some ice cream, and move on. Simple, effective, and better than what some therapists say. She was so good that big radio stations started offering her contracts. At just 7, she was a professional radio personality. Meanwhile, I can't even decide what to eat for dinner. Number 10. Anki Bala, the 8-year-old who speaks 10+ languages. Ever tried learning a second language and struggled? Now imagine being 8 years old and speaking over 10 languages fluently. Meet Anki Bala, a language prodigy who can effortlessly switch between English, Mandarin, Arabic, Spanish, Russian, French, German, Hindi, Italian, and even Latin. Most adults struggle to learn just one new language, but Anki does it for fun. Scientists believe she has an extremely rare ability to recognize patterns in speech, allowing her to absorb languages at an insane speed. Meanwhile, I still mix up your and you are. So what makes this kid so insanely smart? Is it genetics, hard work, or something else entirely? One thing is certain, human potential is limitless, and who knows, the next genius child might be watching this video right now. Curious fam, what do you think? Are genius born or made? Drop your thoughts in the comment, I will be reading them all. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button if your mind is blown, and join us as we continue to explore the unbelievable but true wonders around the world. Be curious, stay curious for the journey ahead. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.